a depressing. I'm alone.
They probably are, but a lot of things that they make are not vegan because they've got milk in them.
Oh shit! Watch out for that.
Yeah, apparently they said that they were going to, they couldn't turn everything vegan because there was a potato starch shortage.
Right.
Apparently, and that was the big thing. I'm like, what the fuck has potato starch got to do with it?
Yeah.
Like,
we couldn't. We wanted to put potato starch in, but we couldn't. So we just put loads of milk in instead.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know, but.
But I mean, like, how long have you been vegan now?
15 years.
Was it easier? Like, is it easier now?
Oh,
or,
massively.
Like,
hugely.
where the advances have just been.
Massive.
Have the advances come with more people like turning vegan?
Yeah.
And then Greg's have been like, right, we need to do a sausage roll because too many people not eating sausage rolls here.
Yeah. But apparently now they've decided to change it all. Apparently they're not going to put with the vegan sausage rolls. They don't put. They're not meant to even say the word sausage anymore. It just says on the label now. It says vegan roll. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
A vegan roll.
Why is that like a bit of bread? Like that's it. What the fuck? That doesn't describe what it. That's the whole point of it. Obviously,
if you fell down a hill, would they say, "Look at that vegan roll"?
That's it. Apparently, yeah.
Right? Comedy.
I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. They've got the vegan steak bakes as well, which
they're banging. To
they
be
are
fair,
so good.
They are banging. And the thing is, right? I guess veganism typically would be you're eating pretty healthy because you're eating things that grow in the ground. Right?
Definitely not in my case. No, I'm probably one of the worst ones you're going to meet.
But it's become more. Like the fast food industry. Fucking hell, we've lost a load of people here. They're eating vegetables.
Yeah.
How do we get them back?
Yeah.
Create something synthetic.
Yeah. I thought. Oh, I tell you right now. Right, everyone. I keep seeing on all the vegan pages. They're all like every single supermarket have now brought out. They've literally got rid of loads of stuff, and now they're just doing falafel wraps, falafel sandwiches, falafel. Honestly, I've seen a post where there's like a fucking list of like 5 or 6 different fucking supermarkets just do falafel now. They're not being creative. They've decided to just not do anything. Nothing interesting.
As in that's their like vegan option kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they've decided let's just scrap all the vegan meats and stuff like that. Let's stop making it interesting. Let's just go. Oh, this is what they all want. Of course they do.
Yeah. Is the most common question you get asked by people that eat meat, what do you miss, mate? Do you miss bacon?
Yeah, I'd say so, definitely. Yeah, unfortunately, yes. But
do you miss anything, mate? Do you miss the taste of bacon on your mouth chops?
I don't, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
No, that's something I don't miss.
What's your favourite like vegan meal then?
I like at this point in time, I like to have maybe a Chinese, maybe I don't know really. I feel like with my autism, like I have to have I have the same like 5 meals in a row. Like they can be different, but which is really fucking annoying.
When you say the same 5 meals in a row,
but
do you mean like every day?
No.
So
They're different ones. Let's say so one day I'll have a Chinese.
Yeah.
Second day I'll have like a curry. Third day I'll have let's say like a roast.
Yeah.
And fourth day literally. It's kind of I like to change things up. That's good.
Yeah.
But I'm not like there's nothing like crazy that I would eat.
Yeah.
So which is
because I guess it throws your routine off. It makes you don't feel great about it.
I'm all about routine. That which is fucking annoying. And if something like if I'm doing something and then I have to like let's say get cancelled or something like that, and then I'm like fuck. What do I do now? Like my brain's like I've done everything I need to do, and then oh fuck, what can I do now?
Yeah.
If I have like a doctor's appointment for that day, nothing exists apart from that doctor's appointment.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
That's it. I can't do work. It's like that's it.
Yeah.
Like I love it when people go to the dentist and they go back to work. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Missing out a root canal. She just goes back to work. I'm like, no, that day is now planned and set out. We have to think about that all day.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm fucking
And then afterwards
about.
have to think about how it felt afterwards.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You've just had a tooth out. And then people are like, yeah, I'm going straight back to work. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
With food, I drill a meal for a long time and then I'll forget about it and drill another meal for a long time. So it's not like they come
You just
in
do the
rotation.
same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
They come in rotation.
Yeah.
So at the minute it's chicken and rice, and then that'll dip out for a bit for a substitute of burritos.
Yeah.
And for like months on end.
And
I'm obsessed with. I get into eggs all the time, constantly fucking eating eggs, and then will drop it.
We're very pro egg on this podcast. Sorry, not very.
Sorry,
that's not very good. That's not very good vegan.
Poor old eggs. This thing is, I feel like eggs are kind of like a grey area, but not at the same point.
Yeah.
There was one point when I did eat them.
Yeah.
Because I knew exactly where they was coming from. Like there was someone I know. They had a house at the top of my street.
Yeah.
And they had chickens.
Yeah.
And as I knew exactly what they're being fed, I'm like, yep. But then I kind of felt guilty and I kind of felt bad about it, so I had to stop. But then the fucking hell, the egg industry is just horrendous.
It is, yeah. I mean, everything's pretty bad in it. Like food industry stuff is so bad, and I think having a toddler makes me feel really bad about the world, because you get like toddlers eat shit food because they just eat. You just need to get something inside their tummies so they sleep. And they can function and do stuff. Like we're pretty lucky because my kid eats like loads of fruit and he eats like an assortment of vegetables.
Good.
But around that, he eats mostly beige things.
Right. Well,
like he likes potatoes, he likes chips, he likes mashed potatoes, he likes crisps, he likes cake. And he'll just eat crap. But then I think you're just surrounded by so much information now around food where you're just like, this is ultra processed and this is terrible and this has got this in it and this has got that in it and that's going to give you cancer and that's going to give your kid cancer, and if you cook it in that kind of pan, that pan's going to give you cancer, and
those plastic utensils you use is cancer. You're like, oh my god,
oh my god.
What I've realised,
living in the 70s where there was just white noise and you were like just setting things on fire on like asbestos pans, just like, oh yeah.
What I've realised,
probably be all right. Love it.
I think through the sheer fact of just being a human and living on planet Earth, there is you are just taking something from the world, or you can't avoid being some. I don't know. It's like stepping on a minefield. I think what I've learned to do is pick a lane. Sure. I feel strongly about this.
Sure.
Who's Elaine?
I feel strongly. It's my. That's her actual name. She's horrible drunk. Anyway, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Brilliant, fantastic. I had a right beef with her on the phone the other day as well. Ooh, it was that was some venting.
Got several tabs up on my iPad. It's not working. I don't know what it is.
I don't want to go there. I do not want to go there. But anyway, I think it's like you have to pick. Well, not have to. I chose to pick a lane, and my lane. I only pick my battles now. I'm trying to get off this railroad. Mine's Spotify at the minute. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with the music industry. I'm into games, so I'll put my money into the gaming industry, where I think I support indie devs and music. They're my things.
Sure.
Food and being vegan's not one of them.
Sure.
But because I don't know if you can just fully be virtuous. Do you know what I mean? The only way you're going to do that is if you live on a off-grid.
Yeah.
You could get
and eat berries. I don't know.
You can have obviously growing your own food, aren't you? That's the big thing. Obviously, growing your own foods. You're obviously living off that. You've got you're living in a hut. You've got
how far do you go? How far do you go?
You're using the rainwater to do everything. That's.
I think you have to. Well,
I would feel so fucking good. Like if I got to a point where I'd figured all that out.
Yeah.
Like I've got the routine down. I've got my hut. I got the rainwater to power the stuff.
Sure.
I got solar panels going. I got and I was growing shit and stuff was working out. I'd feel so fucking good, and then I'd have that one year where nothing grew or the weather was bad, and I'd be like, I've got to go Mackey's. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? That's it. I'm gonna go.
Well, that's
right,
it.
I've got to go Mackey's and get a job in Tesco. That's it.
We're done. It's over.
Well, you don't mess about.
I think I would very quickly snap back on grid if times were rough.
Right,
I think
fair.
If things were going well, I think I'd be. I'm loving this off grid life, man.
That's what I mean.
I'm fickle.
I'm in love with the idea of it. It's just
Yeah.
You know, I pick a lane now. I'll fight for that.
We always pick a lane.
Yeah, I pick a lane. I fight for that. That's all I can do. Always pick a lane. Fuck you, Elaine.
Speaking of indie devs with games, Dave, I've got a hot lead for you on this podcast. It's a TikTok account called Control Sway, CTRL Sway, SWAY, and they're developing a game called The Estate. And hopefully they'll come on the pod later this year to talk about it. But
Brilliant.
the game itself is escaping a council estate.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you get various points for like stealing cars and like
Amazing.
robbing corner shops and all that sort of stuff.
You mean like Boston, though?
Which is pretty much where we came from. Yeah, exactly. So we're here today with Captain Mustache himself, or Victor, Vic, Big Vic.
Vegan Vic.
Hello.
Vegan Vic.
Hello.
We're happy. We're happy to call you that, right?
My
Vegan Vic.
name on Facebook used to be Vegan Vic Optimus Grime Kenny.
We're here with
Before-
Optimus Grime.
Before
That's a
they-
terrifying.
I fucking love that name.
That's a terrifying Transformer visual. Like vegan. What was it? Say that full
Vegan
thing again.
Vic Optimus Grime Kenny.
Jesus, that is he a Decepticon or is he a Autobot?
And he's in a boy better no t-shirt.
Yes.
I think he's a
giant boy
Autobot. I think
better
he's
than a
good. I think he's good.
But we've known you for like bare years.
Oh,
And we
yeah,
were
totally.
saying before we started, you've been
Creative dub filth.
You've been a gig promoter, a bartender,
Bartender for a very long time. Yes.
a
Yes.
music nerd.
Yeah,
Hope you don't mind
yeah,
me saying.
Yeah.
Of
yeah.
like all forms of music.
Yeah.
And you've also created a brand for yourself,
Yes. Yep.
which is all vegan products.
Absolutely. yeah,
Right.
Yes.
Where do you want to start? Do you want to go all the way back to Boston?
Yeah.
Or do you want to chat?
Yeah.
Or do you want to chat about what you do?
Why the fuck not? That makes
Yeah.
sense because you know what?
So are you from there? Are you from Boston?
Yeah, of course I am.
And you own your own business now, Vic.
Yes.
Selling. Is it beard oils?
Yes, it is beard oils.
Majority of beard oils.
That's the thing I sell.
What's the company? Sorry, just
Captain Mustache.
Captain
Captain-
Mustache.
Yeah,
Captain
I've
Mustache.
the thing I sell my oil is beard oil. That's the thing.
And that's what
the
you
thing.
do full
That's
time.
the I do beard oil, mustache wax, beard balms, and let's say merch, apparel.
Well, the thing that I liked the most that I saw the other day was the mustache protector.
yes.
That's
Yes.
that's very
You got to
techers.
protect that mustache.
You got to protect the mustache.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course you do. Absolutely. Yeah. Obviously, these are for the guys with the big old beards.
Yeah,
So-
big old beards.
Oh yeah. I love it. I love. It was one of my friends that suggested it, and I was like, you know what? That's a really fucking good idea. It's something novelty in it. People are gonna fucking buy it because it's funny, isn't it? You see that, and how many people pick it up and think, oh, that's a comb. I'm like, it's not a fucking comb, is it, you silly cunt? But every time,
Oh,
they
Boston,
literally,
I feel like I'm at home. I'm
it's
at home.
literally
Yeah,
right
yeah,
next
yeah,
to
it
the
feels good.
combs. There's a combs, and then there's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mustache protector, and they're always picking up and like putting them like it's not a comb. But anyway,
Do you remember like years ago when like people would draw mustaches on their finger and like
Yeah.
go around like that on nights out?
yeah,
And put little
absolutely.
mustache there.
And some people get tattoos of it on their fingers.
Yeah, so some people went a bit step further by
Yes.
getting a tattoo of it on
Shout
their
Shout out
finger.
to my ex.
That was
Have you not got one of those, Vic?
No, I haven't got. No,
No.
I've got lots.
Can
of,
right.
lots of shit tattoos, but that's one thing I ain't got.
Friend of ours both, Ree, used to love. You've got a freeze pop tattoo, right?
I have, yes, yes, I have, yes.
The best
Yes.
thing ever. She was like, I think that's the best tattoo I've ever
yes,
seen.
yes, I have. Where is
I've got Vic has got a freeze pop tattoo.
There it is. There it is.
There it
What
is.
is a freeze pop? What you?
Where the fuck is it?
Like-
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
like
It
a
says, it says,
Oh,
it says
okay.
freeze pop forever.
freeze
Oh,
pop.
shit, nice,
Freeze pop
nice.
forever.
Yeah, they were like a
Love that.
a indie like pop band, like synthesized pop band from early 2000s. So good, literally
Yeah.
like so twee and indie and stuff like that. And I just absolutely loved it. It was so fucking good. It was.
Synth in front of anything is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Synth wave, synth pop. I'm into all of that shit. Yeah. So
Yeah. I was thinking of things that could go in front of that would be
synth
good.
arse,
Yeah, synthetic
synth
arses.
cocks. yeah.
Synth Holocaust, not good.
Not
Not
cool.
good. Yeah, yeah.
What,
Not-
what would the
You can't
synth
put it in front.
holocaust-
You can't put it in front of everything. That'd be good. just a Holocaust, but with really
Just synth.
with really good music.
Yeah, just sick synth sounds. Jesus.
So Boston.
Yep.
We're from Boston. All of us are
Yes.
from Boston, and we probably met you in and around the Axe and Cleaver, which we
Absolutely.
should probably cover.
Yes, definitely.
Although you also worked in like every other bar in town. It seemed at the time.
Yes. I think I worked at Bentley's. That's what first. I remember when I was 16 years old, maybe 17 years old, got my very first job. The night before, or a couple of days before, I had my hair. I had this fucking ginormous pink Mohican, massive, great big bastard.
We must
my God,
mention
yeah.
that Vic always had wild hair.
Yeah.
Always wild hair.
And then, literally, like a couple of days before I started at Bentley's,
Yeah.
I get a phone call. I went to go and see Real Big Fish.
Yeah.
So I was skanking with my big pink Mohican. I get a phone call saying, "Oh, you got a job," and I'm like, "Oh, amazing! I got a
Amazing.
job. It's my very first job." And then I literally, when I started there, fucking hell, I wasn't allowed to go. I was only allowed to be, obviously in Bentley's. It was Bentley's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You
it
had
became
the
Eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar was right at the back,
Yeah.
and then there was the where the glass wash area bit was.
Yeah.
And I was not allowed for 2 weeks. I was not allowed to leave that fucking bit because I had a big pink Mohican.
The glass wash area. They
Yeah.
thought if we let him out of the glass
That's
wash
it.
area, somebody might be afraid.
Well, no, it was just because the boss, the owner, just in case the owner saw me with this ginormous fucking. It was this thing is a big pink Mohican, and then obviously I'm bald as a fucking coot now. But so I had these big fucking spikes out, the Liberty spikes out the side as well.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Wow,
and
yeah.
I wasn't allowed to go out, which is fucking funny.
Do you know what? I love though? Before, like you may not have hair now, but you made the most of your hair.
Oh yeah, I tried.
Like you
Yeah.
did everything
Yeah.
you could do with that hair.
Yeah,
It was always like you could tell if you were behind the bar because you would just see
Yeah.
like whatever mad hairdo you had that week.
It didn't
was
last
great.
that long, unfortunately, but
But mate, it was so good. Like so many iconic
oh my god,
Vic hairstyles over the years.
there's my own thing I missed. I missed having a massive fringe, just a big old
Yeah.
emo fringe. It was massive. It was just fucking ginormous. It was.
But now you've got beard.
Yes. Yeah.
And now you're a literal beard salesman.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you miss the axe and cleaver?
Yeah. Oh, massive. Oh, apparently, right. I was speaking. Who the fuck? I was speaking to my mum because as ever, you know what it is. Everyone whenever you speak to someone from back home, they update you with everything that's fucking happened.
Who's died?
Everything that's
That's
happened in
it.
town.
Everything.
The death
All the
list of
drama.
people you don't know.
That's it.
So and so died. Don't know who that is, Mum.
Yeah.
No idea.
New night. Apparently, there's 2 new nightclubs apparently in Boston. Apparently, and they've
Jesus.
knocked down B&M's apparently.
Oh,
like
no.
apparently, and
Hey.
the job centre. This is what my mum was telling me.
They've
Just-
knocked down
Jeez.
B&M's in the job
Yeah.
centre.
What are they gonna do?
They're gonna put flats there. I think, or some shit like that.
Do you know
What the
what?
heck was that was the story, or
Flats.
was you going to say something
Yeah.
about the axe? Or?
Oh yeah. Anyway. Apparently, like obviously they've done something with half the axe, haven't they?
They've
Well,
turned,
yeah,
they've turned
they've
the axe
turned it
into a
into-
Mexican.
But it's not the
Mexican.
full. I don't think it's the half. The half of it is like apparently a club. This is what my mum is very sparse with the information. But apparently half of it is this Mexican restaurant. Half of this is a club. Apparently.
Oh shit!
So I don't know how the fuck that works. Obviously, you know how you can picture it. You know,
So you
know.
can have burritos and untus
That's it, yes.
at the same time. Fantastic. That would be so good.
Mate,
That
a
might
nightclub
be
selling
my ideal
burritos.
night out.
A nightclub selling burritos would get me nightclubbing again. Yeah. If I could dance as well as tuck into a fucking
That's what I might have been missing. Yeah, the whole time. Yeah, this whole time.
If I could,
Shit, that makes so much sense now.
if I could salsa dance whilst also tackling some salsa,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what was the axe and cleaver for me was somewhere I could go on the school holidays when I was 15, 16 and stand around in the smoking area outside with all my mates, like, and just fucking socialize and talk to other like-minded, probably slightly outside of center people.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That
massive.
like people that like music or skateboarding
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like probably like CKY films and
That's it.
stuff
Lots
like
of
that.
goths.
Yeah, lots
Like,
of goths and,
that's it.
and
it's-
weirdos
that's
and
it. Yeah,
Vic
that's it.
thought I
Yeah.
was a chav.
I'm sorry to say that. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, he's
You thought
I don't know. I just
Well,
I,
the whole time?
it's just obviously I only met you. I think for me, what I remember is seeing you as like obviously in 50 Sniffs.
right.
DJ
Yeah.
That's
Dizzle.
it. That's it. That's
love that.
how I don't know. I just kind of like I don't know why I just associated you with that. But then obviously when I
Maybe my acting was that good.
You are a bit of a chav though.
I don't know.
I am.
It's
Yeah.
just when
We all are.
when obviously I'm not.
Actually, I'm not. Actually, sorry, no, I'm not.
But no, but obviously I feel like I knew who you were
Yeah.
before obviously Dub Filth, obviously, and I remember obviously I obviously messaged you or whatever because I knew that you were both DJing at that point in time, and I was like, because I remember I first got into dubstep when it was when I was at university, so it was in Lincoln. And
So you studied in Lincoln?
Yeah, I did film TV production at university.
Yeah.
And I was really into at that point in time. The big thing was electro house, and then it kind of, and then dubstep was kind of, it was you know where it is, 2006, 2007. Obviously the peak of dubstep where it was created, all these amazing artists and stuff like that. And I don't know, when I moved back, I was just like, I really fucking love dubstep. I would love to put a night on where obviously other like-minded people love the music like yourself. Yeah. And right, the funniest thing for me is that I remember when I put you on the very first flyer, and you were called the Messiah, and it actually said the Monsieur.
Monsieur.
I fucking
that was the fucking because I'm dyslexic.
But then also like flyer spelling mistakes. Like if you became a huge artist, right? If you became a huge artist, like we're talking like Daft Punk size, and his name misspelled on a flyer like that, that flyer would sell for like 1,000 times more than it would have done.
Oh yeah.
If it was just spelled correctly.
By the way, how fucking
by collectors of your stuff.
Yes.
How big-headed of me was it to call myself the Messiah, like the coming of God?
But wasn't it just like it was meant to be like a kind of dark name because you were making kind of dark music? I don't think you were. I
genuinely think I didn't know what to call myself, and I think it was inspired by.
Like Lamb of God and shit.
No. It was literally from a Monty Python sketch. He's not the Messiah.
He's a very naughty boy.
He's a very naughty boy.
Amazing.
And I just saw that and I was like, oh, it's kind of funny. But I look back at that now and I'm like, fucking hell, that's cringe. I forgot all about that, calling myself the Messiah, because before I simplified it to just Vaughny.
You became Rawny.
Do you know about that?
No.
So there's a lot of spelling mistakes of Dogs Dave's
Really?
career. Dave's musical career.
I did an official remix. For Asking Alexandria.
Oh, fucking hell. They're from York.
Yes, and it was great. First of all, sent the wrong mix.
Over.
It was like version fucking 1 of 5. That got released. It was fucking garbage.
Oh shit!
You can put it on YouTube now, and it's not under Vaughny, it's under Rawny.
Yes. If you're looking for it, guys, you need to search for Rawny.
I will be doing
official. Alexander, it's fucking terrible.
What's your name, mate? Just to go on the remix? Yeah, Vaughny, Vorny. Okay, so Rawny. Yeah.
To be fair, it played in my fucking favour because. I don't want to be fucking known for that track. I sent the wrong version. I even emailed the woman behind, like she was doing she was the fucking middle. By the way, that's a non-job. By the way, all these middle people, all these management, fuck off.
It's non-job.
That's a non-job. I was trying to contact them and go, I've sent the wrong mix. Can we not just... She was, oh, no, sorry, we process it now through fucking publishing, etc., etc., etc. And I was like, fuck!
So already gone to press, mate.
It's on Spotify. It's
we've done 10,000 CDs.
Rawny remix. Fuck me.
And you're not getting paid from it because you boycotted Spotify.
No,
So
I think I got one like royalty check when it first dropped, and it was like something for like 20 quid.
That's nice, though, isn't it? 20 quid from Spotify.
There's still nothing there. You still got nothing else since.
I mean, nothing. No, because it's terrible. It's
every now and then.
It's a garbage song. It's terrible. I can hear it in my nightmares. But then again, it's not me. It's Rawny, so I don't know.
Yeah. Who is Rawny
Who is
anyway?
That? Rawny. I'm Vaughny.
It's worth mentioning, Vic, that like by this point, we've mentioned like a good handful of musical artists, and we've covered everything from synth pop to dubstep and Asking Alexandria, and you love all of it.
Oh yeah.
So your music taste is insanely broad. Like it's insanely broad.
I don't like jazz, so
you don't like apart from jazz.
Yeah.
But that's so broad. Like, it's not everybody that likes really heavy stuff.
What's it about jazz you don't like?
That's just too much.
It's a bit weird.
Too much going on, like this, like fuck. I remember
too busy.
I remember one time when we, I was in Bristol, and we went to go and pick. It was the night after, so we'd done this Turbo Yuga meetup, and basically the day after we went to go and pick because my friend's band played in this venue in Bristol, And fucking hell, when we got there in the morning, this was experimental jazz like playing that. Literally me with a fucking raging hangover, trying to lug some fucking guitars about and shit like that. This dude just going. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to kill myself. Like I can't think of anything worse.
So we should probably also mention that. What's not the jazz?
Oh, the band.
Yeah.
It was my friend.
What's the Turbo?
Oh, Turbo Jugend. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. There's basically there's a band called Turbo Negro.
Yeah.
They're a Norwegian punk band. They've been going for 30 years now.
Fucking, I forgot about that band.
They've we are called Turbo Jugend, so we're like a supporters group of Turbo Negro. Basically, we are just a bunch of drunks that follow Turbo Negro around the world. So whenever they play, we go and see them. Also, because Turbo Jugend's got that big, is that there are literally there's world meetups and stuff, and there's chapter meetups. So then literally there's Jorvik chapter. Literally, I'm part of many different chapters. I'm part of a chapter in Berlin. Who else am I part of? Leeds chapter. That's how I started. Honestly, it's just a.
So is it like a fan group that follows them around?
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
And you get together. How do you recognise each other in a
We've all
crowd?
got
Do you
denim jackets.
Oh shit! So it's like a man.
That's
cool
hold on.
as
So
fuck.
it's almost
I
like
should be wearing my denim jacket. That's what I should be wearing.
like a motorcycle club almost.
Yeah,
but
it's like a gay motorcycle club, like with a fucking tricycle. That's what it is. Fucking hell, go. Listen, we have the. It's this thing. It's apparently it all started with Happy Tom, who's one of the obviously members of Turbo Negro. He wanted something because at that point in time there was the Kiss Army,
right?
So he wanted there to be a navy. So that everyone is, it's just it's an anti-fascist organisation. Yeah. Everyone's obviously against all the fucking bad things in the world. Yeah. We're just a bunch of drunks that like getting dressed up, wear makeup, and party.
Dude, you're picking your lane. I like it. So you're part of that group.
That's it.
I love a lane. It's true.
I've got many lanes.
Yeah.
Like
I've got quite.
I've got thousand lanes.
Where's the furthest afield you've gone?
Oslo.
With that? You've been to Oslo.
Yeah, I went because they're from
my friend's got a. Yeah, that's in. Well, I'm getting excited.
Norway.
That's in Norway, right? Yeah. My friend lives in Oslo, I think. And,
honestly,
I'd love
it's fucking
to go.
expensive. Yeah, I went to see it. It was the 30-year anniversary. Saw him in Oslo. It was absolutely incredible. It was like £10 for a pint. And
When my friend, because he's visited a few times now, his name's Holcomb Bradley.
Bless you.
If you sign up to the Patreon, you can loosely hear his
you
voice.
You met Holcomb, didn't you?
As he feeds us Norwegian treats.
He bought a suitcase of Norwegian chocolate.
I thought he was going to say fish.
And he allegedly took an edible and just refused to get on camera because he was terrified.
Oh, right.
Yeah. But he bought...
the cameras were going to eat his soul. Yeah. Something to do with the Viking in his blood. I don't know.
And he also brought a bunch, not just chocolate, but also Norwegian treats, wasn't it? It was like delicacies that you ate. You was like, oh, it's quite nice actually. I was nearly fucking vomiting.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It was like it was, but it sounds bad. It was like It was like Norwegian cheese,
right?
Like
no, there was
cheese.
something else. There was like
the thing that you really hated was the fish eggs. The thing you really hated was the caviar. You were like, no, I'm not.
Who the fuck travels with treats as a fucking caviar?
Well, he brought them.
Holcomb does
specifically.
Yeah, but caviar's not just a treat, is it?
No, it's like it was
it's not like, I just pull it out of my pocket. Oh, there's some caviar. Fuck.
Oslo, though, going back to Oslo, is very. I mean, Norway in general is quite beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
He's fun fact. His dad's like a kind of a famous sports pundit over there.
Okay.
And they have a holiday home that they go to every year, and they've invited me to the holiday home. He has, and a bunch of my friends, and we want to fucking go.
You better take some money.
Yes, well, whenever he comes here, it's like everything's so cheap.
Oh, of course, honestly, yeah.
But when we go over there, it's like fucking hell, everything's double the price.
Yeah.
Well, if we're at the holiday home, then surely, my home is your home, my fish eggs are your eggs.
Me casa, you casa.
Yeah, maybe they will stock up the holiday home with treats and delights.
Another fun fact
to throw up
about Tick, which is his online name.
He
reached in this game.
Really fun fact about dicks.
Him and Shane play this co-op game called Double Up TFT. It's called it's like League of Legends but chess. It's like auto chess, and it's massive.
That sounds so autistic.
Do you know where they are? It is. It's autistic. Do you know where they are in Europe on the leaderboard?
In the whole of Europe.
The whole of Europe.
10th.
Not 10th. That's amazing. They are 69th.
Wow. That's not bad.
in the whole
all
of
right.
Europe. In the
Meal for two.
in the world, in the
for
world,
69.
they rank about 500th in
Wow.
the world at this game.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's great.
But then one of them doesn't have a job. And she literally- But they're fucking. I watch them and it's great because
Shout
they
out
started.
to Shane, by the way.
Shout out to Chain.
Oh, yeah,
Fucking,
mate.
they started to stream and I was like, you guys are actually fucking climbing, dude. And they're like top of their game at this one.
Can they make some money out of this?
I told them to get on streaming. I was like, now, and Tick did start streaming. I was like, do you know what? Now we're about 70th or whatever. They're in that rank, like top 100. They could get eyeballs on them and actually. And they're really good together. You have to work as a pair. You have to work together. You have to send each other units and stuff. It's very. I'm not going to go into the depths of it, but it's very. It's such a. Oh God! It's a very tactical brain.
So you went to
Tactical game,
Norway.
sorry.
Yes.
To watch
Thank
the
you.
NBA
Cheers.
Grand-
Yes. Anyway,
I knew, this is why I love that you were going to be on because this is what it's going to be like.
It's all
It's gonna
fine.
be everywhere.
Yeah, we went. I remember when I got there, and I went the very first. I only went to one bar the whole time. Or
Yeah.
I either went to this one bar or went to the actual venue to see Turbo Negro.
Yeah.
And I went for a pint. I was like, I went to look. I was like, look on the board. I'm like, literally the cheapest thing was literally this pint of fucking like lager, like
Yeah.
literally, and it was the flattest. Think about literally like an ale glass, literally the flattest thing you could possibly see, and it was like £10 for a pint of that. But and then
Did they look at you like, are you okay? You like when you ordered it, like that's bad or
No, I don't think they were actually that fucking bothered. They're just like, but it was like, but if you wanted like a cider, because they said they had cider there, and
Yeah.
it was like 15 quid for a bottle of cider. So
for a bottle of cider
yeah,
as well?
and at that
No.
point in time, I was also, because as ever when I went away, I would always be selling beard oil with me. I would always have some beard oil, the old pocket
Yeah.
full of beard oil. I can get,
And you're in the home of the Vikings.
Oh,
They've all
yeah,
got
absolutely.
beards. You
I could-
sorted.
I could
Oh
get-
shit! Yeah.
I can get 10 bottles of beard oil in you know the little plastic thing whenever you go
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah,
plane.
yeah.
I get 10 of them I can. So I got them, or you just wrap them up and stick them in your suitcase. But so anyway, so the whole time I was there, pissed up, fucking absolutely hammered. I ended up fucking. I remember going to a guy and try and sell him some. He was like, yeah. He was like, I was trying to sell it at like a $5, which is obviously absolutely nothing. He might have just been throwing pennies at me. Like,
Yeah.
And he was like, I haven't got any change. He's like, oh, can I buy you a drink? I was like, yeah, okay. And he was like, this was £5 I was
Yeah,
asking
yeah,
for.
yeah.
So that's the equivalent to that. And he was like, and I was just like, oh, can I have a bottle of cider then? He was like, yep, absolutely. And that was 15 quid. So I sold a bottle for 15 quid. And he
Mate,
was
I
like,
love
yeah,
that. That's the way to do it. Then
Like,
next
he
time
did-
you go, just take a coat full of beard
That's
oil,
it,
and
that's
then
it.
you just like
That's-
beard oil for drinks.
That pays for pints, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
I love
honestly.
that.
And then I got that hammered on the last night, and I think someone stole my phone.
Oh
So
no,
that was fucking horrendous. Trying to get back, like,
because everything's in your phone when you
yeah,
travel now,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Obviously, I obviously had
Passport.
boarding passes. No, I
Yeah.
had my passport, but I didn't have. I had my my boarding pass.
Yeah.
So fucking hell.
Dick pics.
Yeah, massively. But I only
Yeah.
I had a tablet. That's all I had
Yeah.
to.
You carry your tablet. Your tablets for your dick pics.
Yeah, yeah.
I
well,
carry physical ones now.
right
Because I think even
little
I think
Polaroids then. is
yeah, I
it?
keep little
Like-
Polaroids in a locked case because I don't want them to all disappear if I lose my phone.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was trying to fucking get my boarding pass on my tablet. Wouldn't work, nothing like that. And then it turns out, right, when I got a train from the airport to Norway, to Oslo, Norway,
Yeah.
and then the fucking I ended up speaking to this woman on the train there. And on the way back, I saw her, and I was like, "Oh, is there any chance you can get me a boarding pass?" She goes, "Yeah, absolutely." I'm like, "Thank fuck." To be honest, I could have probably got my boarding passes when I got to the airport.
Yeah, but it's
at the
nice
same
that she
point, I'm
helps you
like,
out.
"Fucking hell!" I feel like someone just stole it because
yeah.
my phone was just obviously I was completely fucking climatose, like on my bed, and they must have just stole my phone.
Where were you staying?
In a hostel.
Yeah.
I have stayed in every single fucking country. I've stayed in every single hostel you could possibly think of.
I have this weird fantasy about someone stealing my MacBook and I just follow him on it's a Find My iPhone.
A weird fantasy.
I do.
Are you jacking it?
You
Why
go-
you-
No,
Yeah,
because
steal it.
I think I think about it a lot. Like when I leave my house, I'm like, is my door locked? Can people get in? Can they get my fucking MacBook?
Will they steal my MacBook?
And then what I do is I crazily autistically make plans like, right, if they nick it, then I'm gonna get straight on my fucking phone. I'm gonna find out find and I'm gonna track him down. I'm gonna fucking. I have these fantasies about like, what would I do? Would I pretend to be someone else? Going, oh, whose MacBook is that?
Do you know what I
Are
do?
you gonna kill them or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of
Do you know
sounds
what I
like
do?
it.
I get an
Or
air
you're gonna
tag.
wank yourself off over it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jack myself.
I
off
get an
over
air
it, to
tag
be
and I put
fair.
it in my sock, and then I'd track them down. And I'd just follow them around by like attaching myself to the bottom of the car. But every now and then they get a notification on their phone. It'd say air tag, I'm moving with you, and they'd be like, I haven't got an air tag. Where's that? Then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, a blade just to the throat. I'm the air tag.
But that sounds like a movie. Because we make the movie called Air Tag.
All right then. It can basically be what's the film that The Simpsons but you know, like Sideshow Bob when he comes out of prison. It's called something. Is it Lake? Something Lake? Where like Sideshow Bob like belts himself underneath the car.
Oh,
Is De Niro
yeah.
in it?
Yeah.
Do you know what
And
I
then
mean?
don't the speed bumps like hit
Yeah,
his
the
head?
yeah.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
that.
Oh,
What's it
yeah.
called? It's like a really famous film.
I'll
And it
have to
doesn't matter.
Google it, but-
Doesn't
It's called The
matter.
Shining, isn't it?
It's not The Shining. No,
They're
it's
ripping off.
something like.
What do
I
you
think
want
it
to
might
call
be
it anyway?
Air tag.
Air Tag Lake.
Air tag. I just love that.
No, I like
Moving with you? Question mark.
I like the name of the hitman being Air Tag, and he's just like he moves with you.
Yeah.
It's like an
Like
Air
I want
Tag.
them to know that I'm moving with them.
Or it could be the sequel to Air Bud,
Yeah.
the movie about the basketball dog. Air Tag.
What Airbud goes wrong? Like
No, it's Air Tag. It's a new.
Airbud's rabid.
Anyway,
and he said it's
Vic,
track
let's
down
get
your
back
MacBook.
on track to you.
Yeah, so where were
Because
we?
this is
Sorry,
going
you were
horribly
You were
derailed.
being mugged in a hostel in
Yeah.
Norway. Sorry,
Yes. Yes.
And you stayed in every hostel
Oh, I've stayed in
in
quite a
every
few.
country.
Yeah.
Favorite country you've been to?
I like Germany. I like Hamburg.
Yeah, Hamburg's
Hamburg.
cool.
You've been in Germany, right, Jim?
Been Hamburg a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
Big red light district.
Oh yeah, massively. yeah.
I'm a
Massive.
big fan of Red Light
Literally,
District.
fucking.
Big
That
fan.
is literally like a fucking. Literally like the fucking gates of hell. It is like literally like
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
That's what it's like. And
It's
and,
a centre of depravity.
well, I was
going to
say,
sure.
St. Pauli. That's the only, honestly, in Hamburg, that's the only place I've been, is St. Pauli.
Yeah.
Like, literally, and it's just like a small bit of road it is. It's not even massive, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
centre is where everyone, when I do, well, as I said, when it's a Turbo Yugen meetup, that's when I
yeah.
always go there. It's called Vilta Turbo Jugendtage. It's obviously one of the big meetups it is. But
Right.
literally, that place is like fucking hell. Crazy. Fucking mental.
Wild.
But I love it. I love Hamburg. Oh, I love St. Pauli. And you can do anything, really.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
anything there.
I mean,
So-
Berlin for me was like
yeah.
kind of a game changer in terms of like travel. I've been to Munich in Germany before I went to Berlin, but then I went to Berlin and I was like, Munich is dry. Like Munich's very
Sure.
Munich's very boring and clean and like proper. And actually, if you want to go see some kind of crazy shit,
Sure. Have you been to Bergheim then?
I went to Berghain and got turned away.
Wow. I thought that's
But that's kind of the dream. That's
yeah.
You don't want to get let in.
like
Because
fucking
if you
hell.
get let in, that's where the crazy shit
Oh, yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to go and get turned away.
Yes. I remember seeing.
we tried.
I remember seeing
Never
like
mind.
a fucking massive queue outside Bergheim. This is obviously a video, and then someone
Yeah.
someone just leads in a fucking horse. I'm like,
And they get let in straight away.
yeah, of
You
course
turn
it
up with
is,
a horse, you
yeah,
get
of
let
course,
in.
absolutely,
Yeah, of course.
absolutely, yeah.
That's the rules,
Yeah.
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 I mean, when we went, I went with a girl that I was seeing at the time, and she was like, we were talking to some people about it in a bar, and we were like, I think we're going to try and go to Berghain tonight. They were like, don't go tonight. Go tomorrow morning at like 8 a.m. because it will still be going on.
Yeah.
But like there'll be no queue.
Yeah.
So they were like, if you go tonight, you're going to stand in a queue. You might
Yeah.
not get let in.
Yeah.
You go tomorrow morning, you'll walk straight up to the door. They'll decide whether to let you in or not, and then you can just go from there.
Yeah.
So we got there. We walked past like thousands of bottles of empty Jägermeister on the
fucking hell.
outside.
Oh, the little ones.
Yeah, the little
tiny
bottles of
ones, yeah. Not these
Jägermeister
fucking massive
outside.
big ones.
The bouncer took one look at us and went, "You on the guest list?" And we went, "Not today." And he went, "See you later."
Could be. Could have said.
Then we went.
Could have been. Yes.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, I should have said yes. Why didn't I fucking say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Hans Bitterman. Yeah. Might be on there. Who fucking knows? But no, I wasn't. We didn't get in. But then from there, we went to drink in. Oh, I want to say it wasn't Neukölln, but it was like somewhere quite cool. And I met one of now my really great friends, Steve Clash, who's a fellow DJ of mine.
Oh, good. I love Berlin. I've been to Berlin many times. Yeah, I remember the first time I went to Berlin was with Jodie.
Yeah.
Our
Friend of the pod.
Absolutely. I love
Castor
you.
Troy.
I love you, Castor Troy.
Joe Dildo.
And we went there for her birthday, and we
Nice.
all got dressed up as Donald Trump.
Ow.
And this was a while ago,
was
obviously.
this pre?
This was a while ago.
Presidente?
This is yes.
Wow.
I went as a Mexican Donald Trump because
Because,
I had a
well,
big,
because,
I
of,
had
your,
a big, I had a big
because of
sombrero.
your Mexican roots, of course.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
big old sombrero and a pancho on. I did, and I
Yeah.
fucking and obviously there's still photos. But I remember we went because we obviously went. Oh, this is weird story, right? Before we went out, we
Yeah.
ended up. We had to go for some beers, and then we went. You know the massive park in Berlin.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was like a sound system playing. So we walked in there. Was like, I've seen it. And then we met this guy, this one guy, this bum bag on. He was this weird American guy, and somehow he ended up coming with us. So we went to go and get some food. He come with us, and we was just like, okay, fair enough. So he comes back to our hostel. I remember at some point, I was bending over to go from my bag, and all I heard was a zipper going. And I was like, and I turned around, and it was his bum bag.
but also, right, thank God, I'm in a very compromised position here.
Yeah.
I don't want to be penetrated by an American. Yeah.
Well,
With a Trump fetish.
Not today.
But there was, and then anyway, then we went. We went to this club. Honestly, we tried to get. Honestly, we must have been waiting for about 2 hours trying to get into this club. This one was obviously DJs and stuff like that, and like one or two people got in. We ended up just going, you know what, fuck this.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
And then we ended up going to her sheesh bar, and this dude just honestly everywhere I was, he would just turn up.
Yeah.
I think he was a ghost.
You can have such a good
You
time.
think he was a
just-
ghost?
I think he's a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
think he just latched on to Lonely Travelers, and then once a year because apparently he was living in a caravan as well. Like,
But that sounds very Berlin to me. Fuck.
Do you believe in the supernatural?
oh yeah,
Luke?
totally, yeah.
What do you believe in? You believe in ghosts?
Right, my story is when I was a kid. My granddad died when I was a kid, so I never met because I was like 2 years old. But he died in the front room, and then after
Of
that,
the house that you lived
at the
in.
house I live in, yeah, or lived in, yeah. And after that, we would always hear because whenever he would come downstairs, then there was the middle room, then there was the front room. So after that, you would always hear someone walk downstairs,
Fart.
walk downstairs, go into the second room, and the door would always open. I don't know how many times this would happen. This would always happen. And we would always, as a family, my mum and my two brothers would always go, and I could ring up right now and speak to one of them, and they would say the exact same thing. We would always say, "Hello, Grandad." Every single time.
Oh.
It could have been a gust of wind. but we always, all four of us, this is a shared thing.
Yeah, but did this happen before your granddad was there? When you say it could have been a gust of wind, but like that would have been happening when he was there as well.
No, it happened afterward.
This is what I mean.
Yes.
So when you say it's a gust of wind, is that
Yeah, maybe.
The thing is, there are so many stories about that, like the supernatural stuff like that. I've actively tried to go out and find. I haven't.
You've been
seen
ghost
anything.
hunting?
I've been ghost hunting. Yeah.
I've done a bit.
Well, you live in York, which is very
No.
ghosty.
I was going to say mine was back home.
Was it?
Yeah,
Lincolnshire?
with Dave Creasy. Big up.
Oh, Dave Creasy.
Big
That's
Dave.
Yeah, name I
man.
hadn't heard in a long time. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave Creasy.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to Dave?
Yeah. Occasionally, yeah.
Nice.
He always rings me, and he always does like a video every time. Like
Or video call.
A video call.
It's quite
yeah.
intrusive,
And it's always
that, isn't it?
always from his car as well.
They've
Like,
him
his
in
van.
the shower. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. We should normalise video calls a bit more. But you've not seen anything supernatural lately, or
I've seen.
do you believe in aliens as well?
Yeah, of course I do.
But what
Of
have you
course,
seen?
I've got a fucking alien spacecraft on my hand. There we go. Of course I do. Yeah.
Next
Do
to
you-
your
do you-
Alkaline Trio tattoo.
Yeah.
You've delved into like all the Bob Lazar stories
Yeah,
and things
yeah,
like that.
totally, of course I
Yeah.
do.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't get to talk about that shit here
Yeah.
because Jim's like, I don't know. I just watch fucking.
What?
What? I don't know.
What do I watch? What do I watch?
Wow.
What do I watch?
You two
couldn't-
can have a fight now.
No, Dave. I'm very interested in the
Are you? UFOs?
paranormal.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch like hours and hours and hours of YouTube videos about the paranormal.
I mate.
but I'm interested in.
To
the
be fair,
paranormal.
I'm fucking burnt out by it because I'm bored of men in suits lying to me. So it's
That's the fucking government, is it not?
Yeah.
That's fucking everything.
I watched
government or of alien conspiracies.
I can't remember what documentary it was, but there was a documentary on Netflix or something that got released recently, and I remember being hammered this is going back like 2 or 3 months ago. I remember being hammered, just drunk on my own. I remember, I'm going to put this fucking documentary on. Then I got really mad because it was all just like men in suits in big rooms. And I was laughing to myself, trying to think of like a skit, going like, oh, it's always these big rooms that they sit in, documentary style. It's always this wide shot. No one else is in the room. It's just a man in a suit just lying to you.
Is it
And
like
I
a warehouse room as well?
Yeah.
Like
No,
a
no, no.
blank, like
Oh,
because I
yeah.
feel like a lot of documentaries, you're sat in like a warehouse, like a
Yeah.
brick.
But
like,
it also
open
could
brick
be-
And
behind
it's got like
you.
a table behind it with a fucking
Yeah.
with a dead alien on it.
Some sort of Edison bulb.
And I was texting Softy at the time, and I was just crying, laughing, just sending voice notes saying I'm sick of men in suits lying to me. And I just tried to come up with this stand-up bit just about like men in suits and the men in black and stuff. And I was just fucking, and I'm burnt out because I want to see
Men in
actual
suits,
evidence.
men in
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
That's
can't
it.
be
I'm
asked.
waiting for that.
I'm waiting for it.
That's
So I'm waiting for it.
I want it
but
more than anything. I want fucking Klaxar. I just need a photo of just me and Klaxar with his arm
What's
around
Klaxar?
me. Klaxar's like it's the stereotypical alien, isn't it? Like,
Oh, okay.
that's what I
Klaxar.
want.
The
Greys.
like the alien
Yeah,
with the big,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
alien with the
yeah.
big head
Yeah.
kind of thing.
The Greys, they call them the Greys.
Or
they
like
call them
fucking
the-
Kang or Kodos, whichever. Like
Yeah.
the fucking like big fucking arm around me. Oh,
Have you
know,
seen
like
the film Begonia yet?
No.
You should watch it.
There's a new Steven Spielberg one, isn't there?
That's coming out, yeah.
Which I'm very
Watch
interested in.
Begonia. I think you'll be a big
Okay.
fan of that.
Okay.
I won't say anything more than that, but it's a great film. Watched it like 2 nights ago.
Okay.
Awesome
Sounds
stuff.
good. Sounds good.
Great
I'm
director.
always interested. I'm always the one to fucking. That's all my Instagram is all about fucking aliens, space, dogs. That's kind of the three
Alien
things.
Space Dogs.
That's it.
Alien space.
What
and dogs.
advertisements do you get on your?
My Instagram is full of filth at the moment. And I basically the last few weeks I've been looking at these adverts and I'm like, where is this coming from? Because it's all of a sudden being piped to me. Every other advert is filth.
So what kind of filth are we talking about?
So
Here?
the first one that might be my mistake is somebody advertised to me a bed sex sheet. It's basically a sex blanket you can put down on your bed for spills and thrills. Basically, you can come all over it, you can piss all over it. It doesn't matter. You can wrap it up at the end of the thing and wash it. It's waterproof, bulletproof, fireproof, all that.
Wow.
Everything, mate. Everything proof. You can get. You can
And
make,
why are you?
make a
being-
right. You can make a right mess on that.
why
So
are
I
you
sent
being
that to
pushed
Dave
this?
because I thought it was funny because at the start of it, they throw like a giant hot dog onto it and then chuck a bottle of water all over it. And then I was like, okay, that's quite funny. And then ever since then, I've been just advertised like, are you in a loveless, sexless, and miserable marriage? And I was like, whoa. So I'm going to send Dave all these things just so he sees them as well. And I'm like, not alone in my algorithm.
No, that's brilliant because you start talking about stuff like that, they will start getting them adverts. Because I remember doing that to my old business partner. Somehow we was talking about coins,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he starts getting adverts for fucking coins.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it's really weird. It's like if you get your phone, which I've tried numerous times, if you say the word dildo on there, let's think
Yeah.
every other
dildo.
Dildo.
every-
Dildo.
Big cocks, big fat
dildo,
cocks.
Yeah.
dildo.
Particularly huge dildos.
You will never get an advert for a dildo because
Which is a
I've
shame.
never had it up to now. But
Should we try
everything else, like
Let's try one now.
Absolutely.
I really would love a new rubber duck. I'm in the market for a new rubber duck. Maybe a pink rubber duck.
I want a Toyota Yaris. A Toyota Yaris.
Yeah.
Oh, those Toyota Yarises look great.
Yeah, I
would
think you
like
should get a
some new
Toyota
hair.
Yaris.
Thank you very much.
Right, so we're looking for hair transplants, Toyota Yaris's, and pink rubber ducks. We'll be sorted.
Boom.
Within the next few hours. Oh, your phone's not listening to you, mate. Your phone's not listening to you. Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't think so.
Fucking hell. Let's see. Somehow I went down a rabbit hole of everything that Donald Trump does. Fucking hell, that's it. You know it is. They literally, and then like every other video.
To be fair,
It's Donald Trump.
I don't have. I've replaced my TikTok addiction with Instagram addiction now, and all I get is Trump stuff. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
convinced he has dementia.
Oh, he has. No, he has.
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
It's doing that thing, and then people look into it. There's this doctor I follow who like studied dementia. Well, he helped
is
dementia.
this
patients.
it's bald dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's talking
Yeah.
about sundowning.
Yeah, sundowning. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
I was like,
yeah.
"What the fuck is sundowning?" And
Yeah.
then you look at what
Yeah.
sundowning is, and it's like, "Oh shit, that is kind of weird." And
Yeah.
then my nan had dementia, and I'm starting to make the links, and I'm like, "Oh, it's kind of a weird." Like when he stood up in that press conference and started looking out the window
Yeah.
into his,
Yeah.
he just can't.
The
he-
ballroom, but
Yeah,
obviously
he just-
isn't.
that isn't a ballroom.
Fucking isn't one, isn't there?
He just stood up in the middle of it when
Yeah.
and he just like walked over to the bottom. That's not a normal. You're like, what are you doing?
And he had like the audacity to call Joe Biden out. And all
Yeah,
that.
he obviously calls him Sleepy Joe.
Hot kettle black.
Like apparently he's got a woman that looks after him to stop him from like just walking off. Apparently,
Jesus.
Is that Melania?
And this is the man.
Is that what her role
And
is?
this is the
really?
man with arguably the most the most powerful army in the world.
It's the taking Greenland for me.
Oh, fucking
It's a crazy.
Did you see
time.
that fucking
So
letter he
funny.
wrote to what government was it? Because he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Norway, wasn't it?
Norway.
Yeah.
Just say, I'm going to come and invade you because I didn't win the Nobel Peace
because you
Prize.
didn't give
basically.
it, like-
you didn't give me it.
I love the best things. The fucking best thing ever is where everyone's just superimposing him in front of every different trophy. Like he's won like the fucking PGA golf now. Everyone's giving him a trophy for that. Everyone's giving him the Wimbledon fucking trophy.
Well, yeah,
like
I mean,
fucking the fucking Lord of the Rings
I'd
ring.
and people around him.
Trump
When,
is me,
when is
though.
it just going to get to a point where we go? We have to stop it.
They've got
They have to.
They have to do it. It's got to be something.
Crazy.
leader
It's
of
wild.
leader of the free world.
And obviously, just to change lanes a little bit, Brooklyn Beckham's in a bit of hot water at the minute. Eh? God bless his soul.
You've been reading the news. Well, you come in with this very news energy. I love it.
Yeah.
That's great. Look at this prep. Fucking hell. Hey guys, Brooklyn Beckham's been in a bit of hot water this week.
Do you know what?
What's
do you
everyone
know,
think
do,
of
you-
that?
do you know what? Generally, it pissed me off when I read his statement the other night, and I got halfway through. I went, "What is he complaining about? Like, oh, he's got weird parents. Boo hoo.
Well,
The Victoria Beckham. La 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 la. What the fuck?
I got bricked up at the thought of Victoria Beckham doing a sexy dance.
Oh, like big shock. Victoria Beckham's a cunt.
Victoria.
Your mum's a cunt. Big fucking shock. Well, my God. Go cry in your money, you idiot.
It made me
like,
laugh
we
when
are
he-
literally on the verge of social collapse, and you think it's great to make a 5-page Instagram post going, oh, my parents bullied me. Fucking get a grip, you absolute bastard.
You know his wife probably made him do that, right?
Who cares?
Yeah.
No one cares. And then everybody's talking about it, going, "Oh, you seen the
Yeah.
Brooklyn Beckham
So
thing?"
people
It's
care.
like,
People
but it's
care.
why you shouldn't care. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop giving these people attention.
Yeah.
They do not know what it's like to live in the. Oh, my mum is fucking a sociopath. Is she? Fucking shock.
Well,
It's
things that
stupid.
made- the things that
Let
made me
work
laugh.
out, have you seen Brooklyn Beckham? Oh, boo hoo. Why, they're just working a fucking 8-hour shift. And he's crying into his fucking money. Just complaining about how weird. Yeah, all families are fucked up. They all are. It's crazy. Get a grip. Fuck me. It pissed me off so much. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I really did want to ask you about this actually, because he talks about how everything is done to preserve brand Beckham.
Shock.
Preserve brand
Shock.
Beckham. So like
Who cares?
everything's considered, or the Instagram posts are considered. And I was thinking to ask you how you protect brand Vaughan for like your family, because the last party I was at with your family, your dad suggested maybe that your mum could take her teeth out and suck me off, and and I was, that's probably not. Well, I don't know. Is that more saucy or less saucy than Victoria doing like a sexualized dance with her son at his wedding?
If you're talking about the Vaughan brand, and we want to talk about the Vaughan brand for just
Can we just talk about the Vaughan brand just for a
Excuse me.
second?
I'm
please?
talking now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a 5-page post about the Vaughan brand. It's going to be all around based around how to suck the perfect cock. Because let's be honest, my family can do that. And that is basically the branding of the Vaughans.
You've got the Welsh lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the teeth out. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that's how you suck good cock. And it's the Gluck Gluck 9000 is the technique we primarily use to suck that cock, which is the twist and pull, the up and down motion. And yeah, that's the Vaughan brand. I'm not asking.
You're going to protect it at all costs.
I've got to protect
You're
it
gonna
at
protect
all
it at
costs.
Yeah.
All costs.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
And we
not
got
a weird.
trained.
It's not a weird thing at a party to proposition somebody with a toothless sloppy toppy.
Absolute sloppy toppy. 9,000.
If
twist.
anything, that is an initiation.
My mum's partner, he hasn't got any teeth.
Maybe.
Not for me,
When
but
you're
That's how it sounded. Vic. That's how
Oh,
it sounded. Yeah. Maybe we could run away together. Make a nice life.
Weirdly, I had this rant about Brooklyn Beckham this morning in the car when I was delirious and I was driving Liam to work. And I just started, I don't know why it came into my head, but that Spice Girls song, Spice Up Your Life, came into head. And I was just singing like, when you're feeling sad and alone, take advantage. I was just thinking of like a fucking parody of like, I don't know, of him just going through his fucking family troubles. I just don't get it. I just was like, I was reading this article. I was like, fucking shut up.
Well, it's
Crying to your
always
money.
rich people with their problems, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the whole Colleen. I don't think you know this story because I've asked you about it in the podcast before. You've no idea. It was Rebecca Vardy's account, the Colleen Rooney thing where she was being spied on Instagram. That was like kind of rich people problems. Prince Harry getting kicked out of the royal family. All that. Brooklyn Beckham. It's all the same kind of thing.
It's like when I put on my Amazon Prime and it's like...
I want fucking council estate problems. I want like people
Yeah,
that live
man.
on council estates to be... I mean, I suppose they do. They put Facebook
I don't have
statuses up,
time
don't they?
for the just minuscule...
Fucking sick of
problems.
these fucking snakes in the grass coming around here lying to me.
What is it? What's that? Whenever I turn on my Amazon Prime, I'm being force-fed. You know, when you... Not Amazon Prime, it's... I've got my Amazon Fire Stick and I turn it on and I don't fucking do any of like the other shit. I go to YouTube, I go to fucking Twitch, and that's about it. But I'm just met with this just fucking just slop on my screen of what is her name, who's married, who just got famous by the boxer, and now they're divorced, and it's My Story, whatever, and that's all she's known for.
What?
What's I don't care enough to even take it in. Do you know what I mean? What's her name?
Do you mean Tommy Fury's
Yeah,
wife?
what's her name?
Molly May.
Molly May, My Story. What story do you have? You
I actually
fucked
have
a
no clue.
boxer. That's it! That's it! You fucked a boxer. That was it!
I think fans of Molly
End.
May. I think fans of Molly May would actually know that she's
Oh, get a grip. Get a grip.
a fashion designer.
A fashion designer.
A Love Island contestant.
I can't stand it.
Hey, she's a good mum.
My mum's a great mum. And a great fucking blowjob artist. Fucking Suzanne Vaughan, My Story. Sloppy toppy 9,000 in brackets. Love you, mum.
No, to take out the teeth or leave him in.
All you got to do is you got to take out the teeth, David, and then you're going to get your fucking double grip round there.
You've really doubled down, considering like the start of this podcast, you were like the worst thing ever is to talk about my parents having sex.
I don't care. You have to lean into these things, else they're coming for you.
So how did she lose her teeth?
I don't know.
Actually, this weird question because my mum
Has she
hasn't
got
her
all
teeth.
of them?
Genuinely too many sweets, I think. Like she
right,
was
okay.
diabetic, horrible diabetic,
shit.
and she's thin as a rake now because she's on the fucking Manjaro.
So when you say horrible diabetic, was she like eating the sweets and just going into like blood comas?
For sure. That's the
like
technical term as well.
Coming
blood
home
comas.
on a Saturday night and eating a whole Haribo. Oh.
No, she genuinely would do
Seven
that.
a blood
That's where I
coma.
get my sugar addiction from. I think it's my mother because she would sneak. You would honestly, when I was a kid, I remember having these flashbacks of like underneath her covers would be like just sweets and stuff. Genuinely, she'll be eating sweets in bed and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's horrible diabetic now.
My mum lost all her teeth when I was a kid, basically. She was riding her bike and the fucking mudguard fucked up and she went headfirst into the ground like that.
All
Well, if
her
you're gonna
teeth
lose
get
your
back.
teeth-
Well,
All of them.
she broke her nose and she
Oh,
still
shit.
still got teeth, but they're like little bits because she obviously hit the fucking concrete. Remember seeing her as a kid, I was just like, that honestly terrified me. Terrified me as a kid.
Yeah,
Right.
my
To-
dad lost his tooth from
Can
teeth by
imagine that.
smashing his head into a pole after drinking, and then
Right,
he
he
never
did.
drank ever. My
He just
dad.
like went like,
I think he was walking home drunk and he
Brian
smashed his
Vaughan,
head.
My Story.
Brian Vaughan, My Story. Well, David, you just got to get on with it, haven't you?
I genuinely would love to replace all these like celebrities with like just normal people like that.
It'd be
Just
real.
our
It'd be more real.
Our parents telling how they lost all their teeth and the different stories of that.
I
Yeah.
just can't. Do you know? It just does.
That's why we started this podcast.
It does my fucking Sweden. Just turning on Amazon and just seeing the slop that you're just being fed, and everything's got AI now as well, isn't it? Everything's fucking just
You
being
love
wedged
the
in.
word slop at the moment. Don't you?
It's Oxford Dictionary's
Slop.
2025 word of the year.
Yeah,
It was slop.
slop,
I think slop was the perfect way
Sloppy
to
toppy.
define 2025.
sloppy,
actually.
sloppy,
I think sloppy toppy, AI
sloppy,
slop,
sloppy, AI slop.
gaming slop. We had just COD slop, FIFA slop.
Hey, it's the age of slop, mate. That's what we're living in.
It is. I'm very passionate about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, back onto you, mate.
Before we become slop. What else you want to tell us, Vic? Tell us about Captain Mustache.
Well, I
know
actually.
I know you
want-
have told us a bit about
That's
that.
fine. Yeah, it's all
I
good.
want to know how long have you been doing it for?
10, I think about 10 years now.
10
I believe,
years.
yeah, 10 years. I started once again another one. I started with what's his name from Golf Death? What's his name?
Rob Swain.
Rob
Swaz,
Swain.
yeah.
Another one.
Have you seen he's popping off at the
Yeah,
minute?
yeah, I've seen. He's
Swazzlebees.
he's in Thailand now, is he?
At the minute, he's travelling through
right,
Southeast Asia, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, me and him basically, because I wanted to do patches. That's how I started it. I started to do patches, and obviously he is the designer
Patches for the
Yeah.
uninitiated are.
for a sewn-on patch for a denim jacket. So, and we did the All Cats Are Bastards patch. He
I
obviously
remember this,
he
yeah.
designed it. That's how it all started. I think I did a couple more patches, and then I kind of got onto. I needed a. I was doing my mustache, and I ended up. I kept fucking losing my mustache wax. So every time I'd buy mustache wax from Lush, and then I'd just lose the fucking thing. So I thought one day I was like, oh fuck, right, I can make this. So I ended up making it, and then I was like, oh, I can actually.
So do you just go? How do you make like Google search? How do you make?
Yeah,
mustache
yeah,
wax,
you
and then
know,
you come up with
that's
your own
it.
recipe
That's it.
kind
Yeah,
of thing?
yeah, yeah.
He
Totally,
goes to
yeah.
B&Q, buys all the chemicals.
yeah.
You go
Excuse me,
like,
sir, what are you doing with
right
these? I'm making mustache wax. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sure.
With a beard like that? Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I went from the mustache wax, and then I realised that more people use beard oil. So then I started making beard oil, and then
How hard is it?
Where do you go? Do you just call someone like Johnny from Beard Oil Co. and you go, I can't make me some?
Look.
Did you have to
Yeah, how do you
email
how
back
did
and forth? Did you
learn
have to
make
test it? Did you go
Yeah, of course,
somewhere?
yeah,
Was it
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
well,
UK?
basically, yeah, you start obviously you find out what consistency you want, obviously what obviously aroma you want, and then you get it tested. It takes about maybe 2 weeks to get it tested, which is you don't actually physically send it anywhere. You have to get this thing called IFRA, which has all the allergens, is it cancers, all these kind of things,
Oh, yeah.
and then you send it off, and then they send it back to you, and then you can sell it.
At risk of sounding like a Ponzi entrepreneur, what was your USP, your unique selling point?
No, me. No.
No, it could be you. It actually could be you. The branding.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've always been. It's really weird is that I can easily just go and fucking talk to someone like about beard or go and try and sell them. That's it. It's
Yeah.
I could be in a different country and I'll be like fucking like Del Boy. I'm like I'll just
Yeah.
open up my jacket and I've got beard oil in there.
Beard oil for beers?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But
Or
it's really
ciders,
weird is
but-
like now I get very nervous about like talking to people. If it's not that if I'm not like either behind, let's say I'm behind the bar, I could easily do that.
Yeah.
But normally I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But if it's to do with that, absolutely fine. I can stand behind a stall, sell it all day long,
yeah.
easy. But
Do you enjoy it
so-
as well?
and now I do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Before it was just a part-time thing. It was. So I was doing it throughout my job, which I've been working there for 8 years. Well, my old job. I would always to do all these kind of things. If I went, let's say I did a convention or a market,
Yeah.
I'd have to use my holiday pay. That all my holidays to do that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so I did that, and that was like obviously. So I'd be doing my 48 hours, and then after that, fucking hell, I'm doing extra top of that all my time.
When did
Yeah.
it become a full-time thing then?
I literally 4 months ago.
Nice, man.
4 months ago?
4 months ago.
And so you have
Wow.
a stall in York on the markets,
on
right?
the Shambles Market, yeah.
On the Shambles Market in
Yeah.
York.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done.
What's the traffic through that
Oh,
then? Because York is like a tourist hotspot, and,
That-
and like talk us through like your time in York as well. You moved there. When was that? 10
York's-
10, 15
York's
years
lovely,
ago
man.
now?
I think I've been there maybe, I don't know, about 11, maybe 12 years.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously I was doing that part-time, and with situations that happened with my old job, I thought, this is time. This is it. I've got to do it. This is the kick in the ass I probably needed for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I've been for such a long time. I've been thinking, fuck, I need to get out of this.
Do you think
Yeah.
you could have made that leap early if you just had the confidence?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I feel like I've had to obviously do all the conventions, all the alternative
You got the
markets.
knowledge.
Yeah, to be there. And yeah, as I said, I needed the kick in the arse, and it's definitely been the best thing I've ever done. And being on there, the footfall, honestly, throughout up to now,
Yeah.
obviously January is a
Yeah, January is a
Obviously,
quiet
that's
month.
it.
There's not many
obviously
people
this
about.
is my first January, so but all the rest it's been so good. I get repeat customers now as well because York is such a tourist-based city.
Again, you've gone where the Vikings are. You go to Norway, you go to York, so they've all got beards.
Yeah, sure.
All coming in off the longboats.
It's weird. It's just weird that I can obviously do all these alternative market, do a lot of these conventions. Sometimes I can make more money doing on the market just a normal person.
Yeah.
Whoever's there, I can sometimes I can sell more stuff there, which is really weird. But
do you have online sales? Do you do that?
I've always had online sales, but I feel like since I've started doing that, the online sales has fucking just gone. Well, not crazy.
Yeah.
But a lot more. Absolutely, so much better than it was before.
Why is that then? So, when you say since you've done that, when you say that, you mean like doing the York thing, doing the store
having
thing,
a physical market.
Yeah,
so wait,
it
gives you a
past?
legitimacy though, doesn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, I feel like
because people see you out there selling.
People can test. Obviously, they can test it. It's like obviously recently with Christmas, obviously being there, I've sold a lot more stuff on the ramp up to Christmas because obviously people have gone, oh, try that, and then
you've got a beard to get your smile for it.
That's it. That's it.
I got a business idea for us. Pube oil.
Pube oil.
Pube oil.
Are you in the market for this, Vic? Do you want to go in twos with us?
Fuck it. Why not?
Twos on pube oil?
Why not?
Bring back the bush. Bring back the bush in 2026.
You got no bush?
Well, it's been gone for a while.
Oh.
Are you bushy?
I was trying to think of a campaign. I was like,
Bring back Bush.
bring back Tony Bush. No, wait.
Tony Bush.
Tony Bush. That could be our
George W.
George W. Do they do pube oil? Is there such a thing?
That's a thing. Yeah,
Why
would you want to put it there?
In theory,
We have to give
so your
people
dick
a
smells
reason.
nice.
Okay.
In theory,
you want
right?
to wash to do that.
In theory, when you're making beard oil, how
do
hard,
want to wash
how
to do
hard
it,
is it to make beard oil?
It's pretty well. If I can do it, I think
You get the
anyone can
ingredients.
do it.
Do you have to have like specialist equipment? Is
No.
there any funny spoons or anything like that that you have?
A funny spoon.
Well, like, you might have a funny named
Got this
spoon
fucking
or
massive-
something.
It's ginormous. No, a spoon. No,
Yeah.
no, I just use like a pipette.
A beard spoon.
I actually use like the kids syringes.
Calpol syringe.
Yep,
Yeah,
one of
love
them.
it.
That's what I use to make my beard oil.
Nice,
I
okay.
I measure it up with like a kid's one of that, so I know exactly how much is there, how much is there. That's it, and then I put the aroma.
Have the police ever broken in and been like, "What are you making here? Drugs? Is
that-
it? No, beard oil, sir."
Fucking hell! I tell you, one time, like the very first place I lived in, there was I got kicked out of the house because I was making mustache wax because the dude was convinced that I was making candles. I literally got kicked out of the place for literally making beard oil. I'm like,
What's the problem with making candles?
apparently they had a fire in the kitchen. I'm like, there's no fucking wick in the bastard thing. But I still got kicked out.
Right.
I got evicted because apparently I was making candles. No candles at all. So
Right.
The fuck?
yeah, it's a weird one.
Get him out. He's making candles.
He's making
man.
a big waxy mess down there.
That's it.
So, in theory, if you can make beard oil, you could make pube oil.
You could do, yes.
Similar kind of hair.
Yes.
I knew you'd be into this.
Yeah.
You're in.
I'm in. I'm sold.
He's in.
Yeah, I'm sold.
We've got an
Yeah.
investor.
Yeah. 20%. 20%.
One thing
angel
I've realised
investor.
about selling stuff, genuinely, it's honestly, once you realise you're selling a feeling over a... Because,
The feeling of rubbing oil into your
let's be
pubes.
honest, coffee, pretty much the same across the board. Let's be honest. You more get into brands.
Yeah.
Oh, massively, yeah.
Brands.
Yeah.
And if you believe in a brand
Yeah.
and then you'd
Yeah.
buy their stuff,
Yeah.
they have
Yeah.
to be good at
Yeah,
a certain
yeah,
quality
yeah,
level
like-
for sure.
Yeah.
But like if I see a fucking like death rattle coffee and I'm like, fucking that looks good, doesn't it?
Wanna
But
be
it tastes like
death-rattled?
every other
That's
fucking
it.
coffee
Oh,
ever.
Death rattled.
I feel like with me, my oils are different. So most oils are very thin. Mine is a lot more thicker because I use olive oil and castor oil. And that's when you have...
There you go.
Yeah, that's things people say. They're like, whenever you obviously give them a sample, they're like, oh, this is a lot more thicker.
Yeah.
Like, because most people, that's like it's all fucking thin as fuck, and it just goes out. But
Yeah.
and I feel like my aromas as well are different. So my
How did,
There
how
you
did
go,
you,
mate.
How
You
did
do
you
have
pick
a
your
USP, yeah.
aromas, or are they secret? Is it
Again?
like the Colonel? Is it like the Colonel's secret recipe?
yeah, if we've got
Or,
the 5 spices.
Or do you have like set aromas? Like
Yes,
Yeah.
myself, like, that's it. Obviously, you have to test it and the set aromas. So there is the rum and tobacco. That's my honestly, that is my
Nice.
bestseller. People love it.
Yeah, go through your aromas. So rum and
there's
tobacco is your
rum and
best
tobacco.
seller.
Rhubarb and custard, second easy.
nice. Yeah, I like that one.
And it honestly, it does smell like it. It's incredible. Then there's vanilla cognac. Everyone seems to like that.
Lovely.
Nice.
And then I have a few more aromas, but I kind of swap them out. So I either do I have a patchouli and sandalwood to go for all the.
Oh.
People seem to like that. Well,
Okay. We need to
Is that,
discuss.
are they like seasonal as well? So like
I have.
sandalwood's probably more. I
I've-
would say it's more wintry, right?
I
Autumn,
feel
wintry.
I feel like I should do.
yeah.
But no.
A summer special would be nice. Like like
What is
CK.
it? Do you know-
You
do
bring
you
out
know-
your CK1 in the summer.
Do you know what you want? It's like going
Cat
to a
piss.
restaurant, right? If they do like 50 stuff
Smells
on
like cat piss.
We used to call
Well,
sorry,
so-
me. Yeah,
we need a discussion behind ours, but that was going to be one of our aromas for the.
for the, yeah, for
right,
the
okay.
pews. For the pews.
You got cat piss. You've also got
But I mean,
stale mold. No, I was trying to think of a funny one. That's terrible.
we give them bad names, but they actually smell really good. What's this?
Right.
Cat piss.
Ooh.
That's named after. Sorry, Vic. There was a point like Dave's girlfriend maybe years ago used to get him at Christmas a bottle of this Calvin Klein like aftershave, and we used to refer to it as cat piss because the bottle that it came out of used to make this like
Oh,
sort
right.
of sound.
Right.
So you put your cat piss on, mate, before we go out. Don't forget to put your cat piss on, mate. Oh yeah, fucking hell.
I forget. All
It
this,
did
yeah.
smell quite nice, to be fair.
Yeah,
It was CK1, mate.
it was. Bloody hell. Yeah, but I feel like if you stick to a few essential smells or whatever, it's like when you go to a restaurant, right? If they have 50 things on the menu, you know it's going to be a terrible fucking restaurant. But if they have 10,
Jenny's Cafe in Lincoln.
5,
Terrible restaurant.
terrible. If you have 5 and you've got a limited menu, you know that restaurant's going to be fucking banging.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's
Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? If you do 5 things and you do them all terribly, then how are you still open?
Yeah, it's like you spread yourself too thin when you do 50, don't you?
Yeah.
You just can't fucking do that.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Absolutely.
Big things on the horizon for you. Like, are you doing like festivals with it? Are you doing
Yeah.
other markets? Like, are you doing?
Yeah.
Is
I'm-
it just
travelly
you
bits?
as well? Do you have
Yeah.
any employees?
Well,
or?
no, it's just me. It's just me. I've had business partners and as ever they come and go. You know how it is. But
How do you find the time to do all the postage and stuff if you're getting lots of online orders
Oh,
and running the market?
this is, as I said, I've done a lot more recently.
Yeah.
Like I just, to be honest, it's weird. It's like I find that whenever day off, so obviously I have to obviously make the orders. So
Yeah.
I will make, let's say, if I can make maybe 100 or let's say around about that,
Yeah.
the small bottles, and then whatever the other size is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Well, fuck, I've lost my contract there. Yeah, with I've got. I don't know. I always make everything obviously on my days off. So, fuck, I've completely lost my train of thought.
So,
There.
I asked 2 questions. It's probably my fault for confusing you. So I
Sure.
said, have you got other things on the
Yes.
horizon, like
yes, I have. Yes,
like markets
Yes,
and stuff
shit, yeah.
elsewhere and festivals and stuff?
Shit, yeah.
And then I was saying, how do you find the time to fit in like all the stuff that you do, like the
Yes.
online sales and working on the market and making the stuff?
Yes. Well, I've got I've my first proper event. I've got the the Brighton Tattoo Convention, which is at the
Nice.
end of next month. I've got a lot of tattoo conventions. I'm doing the For Love of Horror, which is for me. I love horror films. So
Great.
For Love of Horror is like the biggest horror film convention there is right now, and it's incredible. It's Bowlers in Manchester. If you
I
know
know
that.
it. Yeah.
They do
Bowlers Exhibition Centre.
Yeah, they do Outbreak Fest. They do Damnation there.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do fucking raves and all sorts of shit. They do like fucking
Nice.
Comic Cons and all sorts of stuff. But For Love of Horror it's honestly it's the best one I've ever done. It's incredible.
Awesome.
They have these massive names. They had like Simon Pegg last year.
Wow.
They have lots of franchises as well. So they had like Scream franchise last year. They've had The Thing as well.
Nice.
So I love doing things like that. Yeah. I'm always doing stuff like that, which is good. I feel like with my days off, I make beer oil. That's the main thing. If I can make 100 bottles, then that's good. And then with that, I go into.
How long? Just a quick one. How long does 100 bottles take you to make?
I'd say at this point in time, if I'm not packaging, so I'm not putting labels on them,
Yeah.
I can do that in about 2 hours, I think.
Okay.
So but let's say
That's
2-3
pretty-
hours.
That's pretty good.
That's only 10 mils.
yeah.
If it's 20 mils,
Yeah.
every time it takes longer. I'm
It's
doing
double
less.
the time,
So
or- yeah.
but yeah, I find with packaging is that if I'll post stuff the next day when I'm on market. So I'll get there, I'll set up, and then I'll do that. which that works better for me than because that saves that's a little bit more extra time for me.
Yeah.
To just chill out. I'll have a few ciders. I'll spin some records.
Nice.
That's my day. I love it. I love to make stuff.
Yeah.
And then I'll listen to my new most latest because I like to buy physical media.
Yeah.
And spend time with these records. I love it. I just love listening to records. So that's my day off. So which is nice.
Love that, man.
So
Love that. It sounds like you found like your thing.
oh yeah.
Sounds like you seem very happy and it's great that you're doing something that makes you tick over in that kind of way. Where can people find you to buy your oils?
Sure. You can either come to the Shambles Market.
Yeah, in York, make a trip to York. Go see him in person.
Yeah, obviously there's loads of ghosts and there's loads of obviously historical stuff in York because everyone loves York.
Favorite ghost of York?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But there's that, and then obviously there's the online store, which obviously is my Captain Mustache Big Cartel.
Yeah, you'll be tagged in everything underneath this episode. So if you do want to buy some beard oil, go and see Vic.
Vic, I've got a question for you, but I feel like as a vegan, you probably don't partake in a meal deal.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
What's your meal?
Yes,
I ask every guest this. What is your meal deal?
I had one. You know what? The funny thing about it is I didn't even know about it. There's such a thing as a meal deal until I stumbled across the fucking thing. I was
Perfect question for you then.
So I would have either one the vegan. Obviously, there's like a vegan wrap, which is it's like a chicken wrap. So I have one of them, or there's the vegan ham sandwich.
Sure.
So there's that. A Capri Sun.
A Capri Sun. What a fucking banging.
Nice,
some skips, because skips are vegan.
Skips are vegan. Fantastic.
Wow.
I love
Incredible.
skips.
Yeah.
And that's the three. But I've done it before as well because I thought I could get a fucking chocolate bar in there or something else, and then I got it wrong because as I said, I stumbled across it. I didn't even realize, and I've told this to people, and they're like, "Really?" Like,
yeah, I think Marks and Spencer invented them in like the 80s or something like that.
I didn't.
And
didn't know that.
wow.
Didn't know.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome.
A brief potted history of the meal deal will be a Patreon special at some point.
I would love to do that.
We'll go back to the origins, the very first ever meal deal, and then we'll come back through. We'll do some price point checks along the way so Dave can get increasingly angry, and by the end, and then we'll eat a meal deal. We'll select a meal deal for each other.
We'll also go on the subreddit meal deals.
Yeah.
And because people post on there every day, I check
of
it
the
out.
best meal deal ever.
And they say, rate this one?
Mhm.
What do you think?
Mhm.
And then people go, fucking garbage, trash, or like, this is great.
And should we
would
try
recommend.
and pick for each other like a really good meal deal and a really bad meal deal?
Yeah,
and
I
then we'll
think so.
try them.
These are all,
as well.
these are great ideas.
Cool. There you go. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll circle back next week. Find Vic online. Go and see him at Shambles in York. And it's lovely to see you, man. Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Big
you.
love.
Thank you.
Big love.
Much love, much love.
Ciao. Bye.
Bye. Bye.